Sagittarius, welcome to Victory House Intuitive Tarot. Sorry, I have two channels. I had to make sure I was on the right one. I do have a second channel, the Pisces Only channel. I do offer a free contest for a free 30-minute reading with me via Google Meet each month on each channel. In that, you get tarot, mediumship, and psychic messages. If you wish to purchase, that's $50. All that's down below. I also do a one-question email that's $12.50. It's not the same as the full reading, the $50 one, the 30-minute one. It's very limited. I'm not speaking to you face to face. You can't ask all the questions you want. It's one question. I meditate on it after you make your payment, and then I send it to you. Other than that, it's a general reading. Check your rising and moon sign. Also, if you comment in April, you get put in the drawing to be pulled in the first 2 weeks of May. I never have a set date. If you comment in May, you get pulled in June. So just be aware of that if you wonder if you won. Also, make sure you have to like, subscribe, and comment to be entered. Make sure you comment. It's absolutely necessary. It's the only way for me to notify you that you've won. And, ouch. Oh, something's pinching me. Sorry. I just got in from walking the dog. You will receive a comment stating winner. So make sure you keep an eye on your YouTube notifications the first 2 weeks of each month if you're entering. Okay? There's no limit to entering, but once you do win a free reading, you're no longer eligible for another free reading. Okay? It is a marketing tool, and I am here to make money, so is every other winner on the channel. So show your appreciation, at least, if you're not going to tip or donate, by hitting like and subscribe. All right. Because YouTube has monetary restrictions, so I can't make any money, I think, till I hit 500 subscribers, and then I get another level. I get ads or something when I hit 1,000. So help me out, guys. All right. Failed relationships, misalignment of values, a lot of disharmony. Someone might have had a hidden agenda and you found out about it. You might be recovering from it. Yeah, you've walked away from that. You're recovering from it. What else do we have about Sagittarius? I feel there's been an agreement to disagree, but you dwell on it a lot. If you're not talking to this person, you do dwell on how they hurt you. The relationship was one-sided. You ended up going into debt, or they did, whoever is doing the damage here. I've got a father figure here and a lot of self-imposed restrictions. All right. I feel like there's something I didn't tell you, but hopefully it'll come up. There's a lot of restless energy here as well. You might be trying to move forward and have some self-discipline and self-control, but there's a lot of adversity around you for some reason. So, this shirt makes me look boxy. All right. Well, these came out sideways. Page of Wands, Three of Cups. So there might be some kind of news you're waiting on. You want to travel. You want some kind of healing possibly with someone. This has come up in your reading before about a Pisces woman or male that you want to re-engage with. And I don't mean engagement, but, re-engage conversation. But you're having a lot of pride and arrogance that are like, I'm not calling them, blah, blah, blah. But I do see you going on a new journey. But there's something here about a trip being canceled, a delay, and the ending of some type of pain and misfortune. So this could be about that Pisces person you never re-engaged. You wanted to, but you decided not to. Or you're just holding off and waiting to see what life brings you. Okay? What are you doing, Yeti? You going to come pick a card? You want to pick a card for Sagittarius? Want to pick one? Bottom one? Yeah, delay and holding off. What did I say? I didn't even know that was there. Good boy. We'll get some water. All right. Yeah. A lot of pain, misfortune, um, not being able to reach your goals, um, lack of opportunities, not willing to work with others. Could be counselors, could be coworkers, could be you just ignoring people right now. Um, I see someone feeling very stubborn. I mean, feeling very stuck. Someone might be being very stubborn. Um, and you might be very overwhelmed by your demands, the demands of life or the demands of the people around you, children, etc. And so you're not able to complete your wish fulfillment. Well, that was interesting. Hello. Okay. You're refusing to let something go. There's a lot of accusations, communication problems. Somebody you feel might feel that somebody's cold-hearted and bitchy, or you might be cold-hearted and bitchy. And there hasn't been some kind of completion or closure. So you could be thinking about that Pisces person that kept coming up in your past. They're not coming up now. So I feel like you have kind of closed a chapter on that, but let's see. All right. There's a new idea coming your way. You are going to have the you are going to overcome this adversity. Like you're going to start having because you did get the Fool card, did you not? I think you did. Yeah, you did. So there's something going to change that's going to point you in a new direction. Oh, I thought that was the Ace of Swords. Oh, Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups came out. So you're going to have the strength to break through this adversity. You're going to have the determination, the force, and you're going to have victory in a new beginning. But you have a lot of self-doubt and indecision about this particular scenario. Also, I feel like money hasn't really improved much for you. I see a lot of financial failure, a lot of loneliness. This past relationship might have, you made a wrong choice and didn't choose that Pisces, and you ended up with someone who just brought you down, further down than you were. Where I felt like your Pisces wanted to bring you up, wanted to have new beginnings, wanted to leave the past behind and let go of things that no longer served them, and thought you were going to go on that path with them, but you didn't. But they didn't. And you didn't take that opportunity. And now you've got family disconnection, you've got loneliness, you got financial failure, your investments have dropped. And there's been some type of refusal possibly on your part to face reality. Yeah, you're just holding back, not accepting what is, what's truth, what's reality, and you're not, there's a strong need here to go within and find introspection. And funny, we have the Ace of Wands here too. So this is the time to do it. This is the time to move from turbulent waters to calmer waters, but you're refusing to do it because I see there are new opportunities coming your way. There's new adventures. There's new risks that you can take that would bring you out of this mire, but you're refusing to take it. So, yeah. Too much excess here. Discord. Could be substance abuse here. Don't be surprised if the devil card comes out. You can't see the whole board here, I'm sorry. But there's a King of Wands, which is you. You're being your own worst enemy, and it's really time to quit worrying what other people think and follow your happiness, follow your dreams. But you're almost punishing yourself. You're being a martyr about this. There could even be some narcissism here. You are a person who wants it all. You tend to be independent. You tend to want to take control and lead. If you want that Pisces person, you got to remember that Pisces, they follow their own waves. They jump into their own streams. Not that they're not generous and loving of spirit. They are very much so. But they tend to follow their gut, so they will follow their gut. They don't tend to follow others unless it's agreed upon. So just know that about them. Uh, yeah, King of Cups. And we got that Pisces High Priestess here. You're going to need a lot of strength and balance here. We have Cancer here. Um, you need to have the strength. You need to get grounded. You need to get your emotions under control. And you need to start tending to the small things about your finances. But you can't seem to move on. You're just stuck. Stuck. That's a common word for people who do drugs. They do so many drugs, they don't go outdoors. They're afraid to drive. They don't want to answer the door. That kind of thing. And you're holding on, and I'm not saying there's substance abuse here, but there could be, but you're holding on so tight to everything that you're not allowing the new to come in. And it's time to let go. It's time to let go. Yeah, you have a choice here whether you want to be single and financially independent or if you want to say false and cynical narcissism card. So that's your month. You have a big month of choices and decisions. Are you going to stay where you are? Or are you going to get up and start taking action, not listening to what other people say, and taking care of you, but doing it in a realistic way and a self-honesty, using self-honesty. It's really about self-honesty. What am I doing wrong? How have I treated others? Who's not good for me in my life? This whole year, all the messages this month have been about leaving burdens, and things and people that no longer serve you. That's what everybody has been getting this message. So, what do I want to do next? Let's do a couple of these. Sagittarius, please. Yeah, you need wisdom right now. I feel that you like to be very humorous and funny. And you need to change things up, is what I'm hearing. You need to change things up. Empathy, independence, and variety. Yeah, change things up. Claim your independence. Have the courage and the simpleness. That is like understanding what's right and wrong for you. You don't need material things right now because you need to get back on. You need to have your stableness and your security in a better place. And that's going to take communication. You're also trying to get recognized for who you are and the things you do. And I really believe you have a lot to be recognized for. And you have a lot of courage, but you're not using it. Okay? All right. What's the matter, Yeti? You tired? There's issues here with commitment, vows, and living together, or you're thinking about commitment, vows, and living. You need to move forward. You need to quit procrastinating. Somebody could be pressuring you about commitment, vows, and living together. A little humid outside, which is unusual for Colorado. We are a tri-state, and I love the fact that I don't walk outside and I'm soaked in a minute and have to go take another shower. I hated that life on that East Coast. Love Colorado. Very little or no humidity. All right. Proceed with caution. Yeah, right now, if you're trying to have that strength and courage to take that new path, there are going to be snakes on the path. So watch where you're walking. And I mean that metaphorically. I do see you going out and having some fun. You might be talking to friends and they're going to help you with this clarity. They're going to say, look, and I feel you're going to accept it. But you got to dig for your patience. Things are going to be revealed to you. Yeah, July is when, in July, late June to late July, I see a small wish being granted to you. It could be a new relationship, but you need to take it slow. Help's on the way, and some good news is coming, as well as a new emotional path in Leo season. So that'll come after July 22nd. In the fall, you're telling somebody no, or somebody from your past from the fall, someone you maybe engaged with in fall time frame. They're coming back and you're telling them no, and they could be doing that in the first 3 days of May or 3 days from this video, so the 27th of 27th of April. Sorry, it's been a long day. I haven't been sleeping with the supermoon, which I think is on the 28th or the 27th. I just had a Leo come back that I hadn't heard from in 3 years. They tried to reach out to me. I didn't answer it, but so I also have fire. I have fire in me as well. I'm an Aries rising, so I often relate to fire sign messages. You're gonna get what you want, and you are gonna end a cycle. But I feel right now, in Gemini, you need a lot of rest. You're gonna need a lot of sleep, and you're gonna need a lot of introspection. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to be entered in the contest, or just like and subscribe in general to help me out. And the $12.50 questions. Make your payment, then email me if you didn't catch the beginning. All right. You got two affirmations. I allow others to be themselves. In other words, you need to let people go. I do not try to heal my friends. I do own my mental work and heal myself. This is the best thing I can do for others. So I feel like you're constantly aiding or enabling others, and you really need to work on you. Okay? I am on an endless journey through eternity. Today is a very exciting time in my life. I am on a wonderful adventure and will never go through this particular experience again. In other words, God is telling you, change your ways. Leave behind the things that don't serve you and get out of this rut. And the only one that can do it is you. And I know as an Aries rising and even as a Pisces, I know water signs are going through this. If there's something in your life that you're not supposed to be doing and is keeping you from moving on to new opportunities, then you need to do so. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Have a great month of May. Please contact me if you need anything. Take care. Bye.